Welcome to Armchair Bookers. I am your host, Delta Vampiro Hardcastle. This is the co-host,
Steelman Christopher Steele. Summer Blast.
Summer Blast. Steele-Rhoads Wrestling presents Summer Blast. We have a stacked ass card in front of you, Hated Kitty. All right, let's see here.
This should be pretty quick. I don't know how much you got spots.
Oh, I got some spots. I got spots for every match if you want them.
What do you want to do?
Well,
I gave you my input already. So
yeah, you hit the spots that I missed. All right, Godfather versus CM Punk.
This is gonna be a dark match.
Pre-show. As it's a free agent versus technically another free agent, because when Punk came Punk came to me, I said find other means, which basically means either go to the other guy or do it your damn self.
Right. It's a street fight.
With Paige being the one who was challenged by the Godfather. She chose Punk as her champion because he wants AJ Lee back, gives him more to fight for. It just makes sense.
Plus, there's unknown conditions that have been put upon him.
Right.
For being able to challenge.
For doing this challenge. I only have really a good end spot for this match. And it would be...
GTS?
Something into the GTS. It would be Godfather gets him up for the Death Valley Driver, which was his finish at the time, and Punk pulls his typical Punk kind of shit and flips over right onto his feet, out of just before impact, boom, onto his feet, just wrecks him right into the Anaconda Vice, dead center of the ring.
Oh, Anaconda Vice, huh?
Stands him up.
I was thinking...
No, has him in the Anaconda Vice and starts standing him up.
I was thinking on top of a car myself, because it is a street fight.
Right. Oh, yeah. Hold up. This street fight's going to get a little interesting. All right. Godfather's got an army of hoes and a couple of people to make interference. So it would only be fair for a couple of Punk's friends to help. Would it not?
It would, but
couple of free agents kind of stand in guard because they're buddies. They're good brothers of CM Punk. I was thinking the Good Brothers, Anderson and Gallows. They're friends of Punk.
Like I said,
they're free agents, so they have nothing better to do than just.
Then Colt Cabana.
Colt Cabana, yep. Which would be actually perfect to hold back D'Lo, Mark Henry, and Owen Hart.
Alright,
so Punk goes over. I like the GTS onto the car. Doesn't even drop a knee, just goes right on the freaking hood of a car.
Alright.
Rolls him up, 1, 2, 3. Punk wins, frees AJ Lee. And with Paige already being at ringside, awaiting the results, if you will,
right.
Ember Moon's music kicks on, which puts us right into our second match.
The first of the actual Summer Blast.
Yes.
And technically, Paige's music should hit after Ember Moon's anyways.
Yeah.
Because Challenger always comes
out first. Right.
I know the E has dropped the ball
a bunch on that.
A lot.
A ton.
But the Challenger is always supposed to be first.
Right. Paige isn't in the ring yet. She's at ringside. Might well even be cutting commentary.
Right.
So, next in the line, Paige versus Ember Moon. Only real spot I have for this, again, is the end, where Asuka, just super smart, slides in the ring and kicks Paige right in the fucking head, which causes the disqualification on Ember Moon, which means that Paige keeps her fucking title, and Asuka proceeds to beat the hell out of Ember Moon, because this feud ain't going nowhere.
It's a feud for Revolution.
Yes, the Revolution feud. Paige comes away with a, title
her title intact.
Title intact, and she's open up for challenges because that was Ember Moon's rematch. So.
Yep. And that plus it helps. Even though my next pay-per-view will have no title matches in it. My show will have. During the...
Oh, yeah, the in-between. It's the build.
Kind of like SmackDown does now.
Right.
They have matches. They have title matches all the time.
Yep. Even on house shows.
Right.
Apparently.
But that does keep being able to... Her next title match be on Evolution instead of having to be at a pay-per-view against one of your people.
Right. Exactly.
Even though being a champion, she still has to
make the appearances.
Show up at Revolution because she is champion of the
SRW. Yes. Next up, Morrison vs. Jericho.
This I think would be a highly
entertaining match. Yeah, because Chris Jericho is Lionheart Chris Jericho, a little more high flying.
Right. And Morrison could do it all.
Yeah, he's a parkour expert, so that explains why he flies around like a monkey in a swing.
He's Johnny Mundo. Right
Johnny
now?
Mundo. Team leader of Worldwide Underground. Pretty sick, action, fucking stable name. Better than Eminem.
Right. And I like John Morrison. I like him when he became John Morrison.
Right. Out of the Johnny Nitro gimmick.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And ECW. WWE's ECW.
WWE ECW.
Because I can't call it ECW. Because it wasn't. Like I said, it's the easy.
At that point, SmackDown was more Paul's baby than ECW was. Weird.
But yeah, I liked him for a while. There's a cage match.
Morrison Jericho cage match, pin, submission, escape. I say it goes through like 20, 25 minutes of
them showing off their
skills to the best of their ability. Audience would leave entertained, clearly, because those guys can put on a hell of a show. But they both get kind of sick of fighting each other and just scramble for the exits. Like, scramble up and out. Because our cage, we don't have a door.
Yeah.
They get in, cage comes down.
Like the old school.
Yeah. The door be damned. There's no going out the door. You can go up and over. That's the only way to go. So they both scramble their tired asses to try and get out and go, and they hit at exactly the same time.
According to the officials.
They're across
on opposite sides. Yeah, you can't really tell if one hit before the other.
Right, they're not in the same camera. It's not Batista John Cena where you can clearly see them hit at the same time, which was freaking freaky.
And actually, they didn't.
At Royal Rumble?
No, I watched carefully.
They did. That's why McMahon came out so pissed off, because Cena was supposed to go over. Cena was supposed to hold on and stay on the frickin' apron. I mean, Cena said this himself. When they both hit the frickin' ground at pretty much the same time, and each ref was like, he's the winner, no, he's the winner. That's why Vince stormed out all pissed off. I mean, that was not supposed to happen. He was legitimately pissed. And even more pissed when his cat fucking quads blew, which was hilarious. Look that up, by the way.
But anyways, I watched that, and I watched it several times. And was it Batista that ended up winning? Or Cena?
I think it was Batista that ended up winning.
Got the match against Triple H.
Yeah.
Yeah. Batista did not win. Batista hit first.
That's why they had to do the split and restart, because he hit first.
If you pay enough attention, Batista hit.
Batista's back hits first, yeah, but their feet pretty much all hit at the same time, because Cena's feet hit first.
His feet hit before Cena's. His second foot hit before Cena's second foot hit.
Okay, yeah, because it is 2 feet up on the floor. But still, it ends in a draw. So it was a great showcase. No one comes out the loser.
Which helps both of us because we both got year contracts with
each of them, so it's a nice little build for both guys. Balor and Nakamura
defend their championships
against Rick Rude and Mr. Perfect, with Bobby Roode and Bobby Heenan,
and
with the Bobbies hanging outside.
This is basically tag team champions versus the Heenan family.
Yes, more or less, because it's no disqualification.
I will say this: the ones in the Heenan family in the ring, they've had a lot of experience together.
Oh yeah, those two, yeah, they're easily
probably had a lot more than Balor and Nakamura.
Oh, shit tons, loads.
I don't know if you have any spots for this match.
Nothing really other than the ending. Balor just turns on Nakamura, saddles up with the Heenan family, as he sees apparently that's the best direction for his future, because Nakamura, he feels Nakamura's holding him back.
And there's actually other reasons.
Yeah,
we
but
can't discuss right now.
Yeah, that's
neither here nor there.
That's neither here nor there.
But so we got new tag team champions.
Yes, the Heenan family. Freebird rule?
No.
No? All right. So it's Rude and Perfect?
Not right now, because I got my reasons for that.
I always ask in multi-man stables. You know, it's up to them how it rolls. Rick Rude and Mr. Perfect. Funny side note, these guys actually broke in together in AWA. Right. So, I mean, they would make one of the best teams.
They were Heenan family forever.
Right. You know who would actually make another great Heenan family member? Scott Hall. Because him, Hennig, Heenan, Rude, those guys all rode together in the AWA. It's good stuff. Yeah, alright. Next on the docket, the Wolfpack versus ECW Originals of RVD, Sandman, and Raven. No real spots to be had here. It's an elimination match. Wolfpack soundly beats the shit out of all of them.
And the Wolfpack, by the way, is Hall, Nash, and Macho.
Exactly.
I want to clarify that. Make sure people understand that. Because we're talking about a lot of different people when we say NWO Wolfpack.
The reason they soundly get beat is because right off the bat, RVD fucks up.
Which RVD has been known to do.
He Van Daminates, does the chair Van Daminator on his opponent, gets disqualified and eliminated right off the bat. Which leaves Sandman and Raven immediately at a numbers game.
Which one do you see? Because I could see it being Kevin Nash, and Kevin Nash being able to shake it off pretty quickly.
That's what I was thinking. Is because that's who we'd have to start it off with. Is you trying to chop the giant down? You know, you kick the legs, throw the chair, hit the spot, and get disqualified, and leave the other guys basically in a lurch. So yeah, they all. I clean sweep. I see the Wolfpack, you know, standing tall. Proceed on to Samoa Joe versus Braun Strowman. 2 out of 3 falls for the minor championship. One fall Joe, 1 fall Strowman. Gets to the last fall and they get counted out. It's double count out, full on draw. The fight proceeds up the ramp and out the building.
Champion proceeds to retain the title.
Yep.
In a case of a draw.
Strowman retains his title belt.
And at least when we do stuff like that, it makes more sense than some of the stuff that he's been doing.
Right.
Like, I know the last one was not this case, but a lot of Iron Man matches, championship Iron Man matches, will end in a draw.
And go to sudden death.
You know, we gotta have sudden death. No, it's a draw. The champion retains.
Yes. I like how they did that last Iron Man match, though. That was really good. I love the little chase at the end. Cesaro's like, no, I've got like 2 seconds!
Right.
I think they were actually aiming for the draw. Because Jeff was like, you could tell Jeff was pissed that he did not get that in fast enough.
Right.
Like, there was like legitimate, oh, I can't believe I screwed it up that bad.
Cesaro, you ran away from me for too long.
You ran for too long. You should have slid in by the commentator's booth, you brick. Smojo was strong.
Even though there was no tag, Cesaro was never in.
Yeah, Cesaro never tagged in. I've watched that back about a dozen times, and there at no point did I see a freaking tag between Shane.
You asked people online?
I haven't personally, no, but I've done the reason. I kept watching. I was like, this doesn't make any damn sense.
Right.
Where did this tag come from? I should ask some of the people because on the groups that I'm in, because some of them probably were at the show. Like, did anybody see Sheamus and Cesaro tag before that stupid Swanton spot? Like, it was a brilliant spot. Had it been exactly what they said that happened, it wasn't.
Right.
It was a botch. Wyatt family versus the Shield. This one's not such a clean sweep. Also, Strowman will not be interfering in this in any way, shape, or form because he's still fighting with Samoa Joe in the parking lot.
In the locker. It's in the showers.
Right. In the women's showers. They just pounded through freaking doors.
Damn it! Yeah, rather so.
Right? I said I wanted the loofah.
Damn. I don't want your nasty ass hairy fucking so strong. Braun.
But I see this kind of going back and forth with first elimination probably being like Rollins, second elimination being like Rowan, third elimination being Harper, but not quite leaving and getting it down to getting Dean Ambrose eliminated, so it's down to Roman and Braun, or Roman and Bray, and Roman just clearly beats the shit out of him like he has every time he's faced Bray Wyatt.
Right.
Drive by, Superman punch, spear, Superman punch, drive by. The Shield comes back out to triple powerbomb Bray through the table. The other two Wyatts come back out. They get triple powerbomb through the other table and on the edge of the ring, which will put Rowan out for a couple of weeks.
He'll be back just in time for your next pay-per-view.
Exactly. But Shield goes over clean. Kinda. I don't know, that kerfuffle at the end could be considered not clean, but the ref's like, am I gonna stop these 6-8 foot dudes that are gonna beat the shit out of me? No. That leaves us with main event.
The main event, and who goes over, the whole going over, and the main event, the match itself makes a lot of sense. Triple H versus Undertaker in a Hell in the Cell.
For the major title.
For the major championship. Hell in the Cell was created for Taker.
Yes.
But clearly
Triple H has taken it over.
Triple H made it his.
Yeah. Actually, Mick made it Triple H's.
Well, I'm just saying, with as many as
he's been a part of.
And won.
Right. And same with Taker.
Triple H had won the most.
He's won the most, but Taker's had... I don't know, he's actually lost a lot of Hell in the Cells. Just like he's lost a lot of casket matches, too. Fucking weird.
I thought had Taker ever won a casket match?
Yeah.
The WrestleMania one.
Yeah. Yoko, wasn't it?
I was thinking it was,
Or no.
It was a heavyset dude, yes, but it was,
Mabel.
Mabel, yeah, I think so.
Because then he became Viscera shortly thereafter. That was actually how they... Converted him. That's brilliant long-term storytelling. Get back to that, Vince. You're doing good. The Shield stuff, digging it.
Right.
Don't care if you can see this or not.
Let's get through this and then we'll
we'll jump into it. Yeah.
Quickly.
Okay, Triple H versus Taker for the major title, Hell in a Cell. Clearly Hell in a Cell, no interference. It's gonna be a straight-up fight between the guys.
You got any spots?
A couple. We got a couple spots. Gang gets a sledgehammer. Fucking does some business. Pretty much that's how he weakens Taker down to be able to win it.
I would think maybe a finish on top of the cell.
Yeah, I was gonna have the typical ref gets knocked out, cage door gets open to get the ref out, the fight bursts out the door, Taker starts to get the upper hand, Triple H smokes him with the hammer and hauls ass up the cage. Taker clearly gonna go right after him. Goes up, as soon as he gets almost all of his body up, boom, to the back of the head, not this style with, not swinging it with the how he does the gut shot. Yeah, just drops down, boom, hits him in the head, pulls him up the rest of the way. Arm, pedigree right in the center of the cage, rolls him over. 1, 2, 3 from the replacement ref who just got in the ring, because in our Hell in a Cell, falls count anywhere.
Well, if you pay some attention to some of the, I don't know about more modern, but
the older ones
older games.
Yeah, falls count everywhere.
As soon as you got, you can pin person on top of this.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I think even newer ones.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 2K 14 will allow you to pin on top.
I'm pretty sure pretty much all of them do.
So Triple H goes over and
that ends Summer Blast.
Any big things happen? Any big reveals at the end of?
We're going to be announced. We do announce that we have trades in the works.
Yes. Trades are in the works. Next Armchair Bookers, they will be revealed.
Plus, some other stuff will be going on in the next one, because I will be setting up for my next pay-per-view, Gang Warfare.
Awesome.
And you already know I got storyline to go with that.
Right. Gonna be a lot of storyline to go on this one.
I am working. Like I said, when I did my last pay-per-view, I didn't really have anything. I was just
building.
I was just looking. I have stuff. It's just I didn't have anything for that time.
Right.
Everything from right now
forward is going to be a lot of where I had stuff up to this point, I had title changes and matches I wanted to do and things like that. And now at this point I'm like, crap. I got a few things that I want to do, a little bit of stories I want to tell, but you've got the lion's share of the work ahead of you, as far as storytelling goes.
Yeah, I get that, but I've said before, when it comes to our Armchair bookers, I am more of the storyteller anyways.
Right. Where I'm more matchmaker spot guy.
I got matches I want to do, but then it's because it falls into the story.
Right.
Whereas you just want to see this match, and you're like, all right.
I'm dream match guy. Let's build a story to this dream match. Fuck, let's just have this dream match for no reason.
Right. And I get that on occasion.
Right. I'm like the ECW, where it's just like, hey, we've got this guy. Let's do this.
Right. And I'm like, I got the story, and don't fit.
Right. I got the story I want to tell, and that's why the split actually has occurred, and it's working out, I think.
To a degree. There's stuff that we're both
lacking.
Which the whole thing together.
The long burn will be good though when we get to that year mark, and if people want to go back and then watch it all again and see how it unfolds, it's gonna be good.
And by the way, I didn't mention this on Random Ass. I was looking up the YouTube channel, Steele-Rhoads Productions.
Steele-Rhoads Productions, like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your frenemies.
Most of our viewers, 75% of our viewers are from France. Don't ask me. So you French people out there, keep watching.
Keep watching. That's pretty cool, actually.
But I agree with Dennis Leary about the French.
I don't remember his French. Oh, about them hating us because they give us the croissant and we turn it into a croissant sandwich.
I don't trust people. I pronounce words the way they're spelled. I pay my taxes. I pronounce words the way they're spelled.
We're Americans. We ignore that little faculty mark over things. Yeah, they're umlauts or whatever's, but
A little squiggly over.
little squiggly faggly lines.
Just like, or like Jeff done Peanut and Jose Jalapeno. I missed that little slash that changed Josie into Jose, and a little squiggly over the end, jalapeno. Two letters I can't find on my keyboard.
Right? That's actually true. Those are a pain in the ass to find, even on digital keyboards.
There's a symbol.
Yeah, you just long hold the letter you wanted to mark over it.
But yeah, I just did want to mention that. I didn't know.
So 75% of our views are from France. That's actually cool. Yo. That's. Hey, actually, you guys can go watch Random Ass Theater
79.85.
Yeah, you guys are legal to go watch that, where the Americans can't. You can see stuff they can't see.
Yep.
It's bad, but you can see it.
It shouldn't even be banned in the U.S.
Really, it shouldn't. It's bad. You can't make out the screen. We're talking over it.
I get it, but still, that's why we didn't get a mark on the account though.
Yeah, because they didn't. It's just not legal here. We didn't do anything technically illegal. It's just they're like, hey, that's ours.
Right. Oh, we can't do it worldwide, and we can't really get a ban because they're talking over it.
And there's cuts in between, and
there's video, and it's not like.
And it's not like we're making money on it because we don't. No, we don't put advertisements. We don't do the AdSense bullshit. If you get an advertisement that's on YouTube, hit skip ad, F them. We're not seeing any money from that.
Right. So quickly, what's happened in wrestling? Lately?
Yeah.
Just the Kurt Angle,
Jason Jordan,
story, and what you said. They said because the kayfabe is that this is those are adopted parents.
Adopted parents that look just like him.
Right. And Kurt Angle
nothing like him. He's bald. Let's make him an interracial family. Yay. Yeah, I swear to God, if they say like Queen Charmel's the mom, I'm going to be pissed.
Well, his college girlfriend.
Now, he said in interviews when he was in the Olympics that he didn't have time for relationships in college.
Right.
Someone in WWE needs to learn how to fucking read, man.
That's what the storyline is. And
Vince, hire us. We do our research. We know these people.
Well, Jordan did say he wanted to work with Angle because he respects him.
And the thing is, Shelton Benjamin is signed with WWE, but he's not going to SmackDown. I think he's coming to Raw to do a new World's Greatest Tag Team?
Maybe. Because Gable's still over.
On SmackDown. No, they probably won't do any World's Greatest Tag Teams because Vince is breaking up all the damn tag teams.
Alright.
Or the writers are. I don't know what the hell's going on. Weird.
Probably Vince because you don't like tag teams.
Get your head out of your ass, Vince. You know what, Vince? I don't know if you can see this or not. People like inundate his shit with our link. Get him to watch this. Hire us. Triple H too. Stephanie.
And I really would love to do any kind of interview with you, Paul.
Right.
3 o'clock in the morning. We'll
Skype it.
We'll Skype it. I'll point the freaking camera at the TV just so we can see
you. Right.
Because you don't need to see me.
Yeah, you don't need to see us.
Whatever. Like I said, if it has to be 3 o'clock in the morning, I will do it.
Right.
And
I will get here.
You might be sitting there silent most of the time.
Yeah, I would be because you're the bigger fan. You're the bigger.
And I got a lot more I want to say to Triple H.
Right. I've got some pertinent questions to ask the man, but that's about it.
Right, and I want to do would want to do a time line. Why?
Right. Unless he gives us 15 minutes and then it's just like, hey, how's things?
Will you promote our page?
Hire us.
Hire us.
Let us start working NXT. We will write for NXT.
I understand I might have a harder time because of my disease. But that's neither here nor there.
And I've studied the business since I was 12 because that's what I wanted. I wanted to be a wrestler my whole life and just made too many stupid ass mistakes and injured myself to do it.
I wanted to be a wrestler when I was young. And I'm like, look at the freaking official. I'd be more suited to be an official.
Right.
I got the best seats in the house.
True. I would probably be a decent commentator because I know all the moves.
Right.
I know all the... But I really wanted to wrestle more than anything. Like
I could see doing commentary as well. But I have to have somebody, maybe you or somebody else, I can work with.
Right. Jim Ross! Oh.
So, that being said, like I said, that was pretty much the only thing I have for
this week, yeah.
A little bit of Shield reunion.
A little bit of the Shield reunion. Nothing really going big down on SmackDown. Maybe
because all they were doing is preparing for
the show tonight, yeah.
So, you want to do what I suggested either last week or the week before? Top 3 each. Wrestling show talk shows.
Right. Okay, yeah.
I.e.
Piper's Pit.
I was going to go with
Ms. TV.
Ms. TV. Stuff like that. No order. You want to go first? Or?
Yeah, I already said my first one. Piper's Pit.
I'm going to go with the Brother Love Show.
Nice. Now, would we count Tuesday Night Titans? The one that was hosted by Vince for the longest time in the 80s?
I don't know. That's actually a full show in that.
Not just like okay, then I will go with
I'm talking basically segment.
Alright, I'll go with KO's highlight reel.
I'm going to go with...
Just because, like, who steals another person's...
Right.
Like, bit?
I want to go with the Ambrose Asylum.
Nice. Hold on, I got to get the name of it right. I'm going to look this up. You go ahead and think on your next one. Or I could just expound upon it while because it made me laugh so hard. It was the dumbest thing I've ever seen, but it was so damn funny. The host was Mike Awesome. Was it the Love Shack? Is that what he called it?
I'm not sure about that one.
The Mike when he was the fat chick Thrilla, that 70s guy. Hold on, I want to get the name of it because it was one of my favorite. Show, I guess.
Segment.
Yeah.
Talk show segment.
Oh darn! Dead air! No dead air. Oh, damn, what the hell was the name of it?
I'm not sure.
Neither is Wikipedia. Just Mike Awesome's fat was the fat chick Thriller at that 70s. The Lava Lamp Lounge.
Lava Lamp Lounge.
That's my final.
All right, and I'm gonna go with the Barber Shop.
Damn, that was a good one too. Shit. Honorable mention. I totally biffed on this. How did I not remember this? The Funeral Parlor.
I was thinking that too. That would be an honorable mention.
I don't think there's really any more other than that, is there? Other than Miss TV and Jericho's highlight reel.
Cutting Edge.
Cutting Edge. The Peep Show. Now we're just rattling them off.
Right. the Cabana.
Yeah,
Or
Carlitos
Cabana.
Yep. Damn, those are good stuff. I hope they give one to Broken Matt. When Matt breaks, I hope they give Broken Matt just like a talk show to just like be the most random motherfucker on
the Albert Brooks show.
right.
If you don't
More
know
like
what
the Christopher Walken show.
If you don't know what we're talking about on that, look up Bob and Tom's Albert Brooks show.
What are you doing to me?
I got a bird in a cage. It reads the news. You understand ratings? Maybe not, but in TV it matters.
I guess it's better than the Christopher Walken show. Frankenstein never scared me. Marsupials do.
So I think that's about it for this week. The next week.
Forever and always?
This is Armchair.
And we threw a random, not so quite random. Let's keep it not so random and wrestling related. Okay, so what is it again? Ring the bell.
And keep
it.
Book it right.
Book it right. Book it right and ring the bell.
Peace.